Hi everyone, how are you doing? My name is Isabel and you are welcome to The Performer.
The fantasy is what we're doing now, right here in this room, with these lights and cameras and mirrors. Something else is existing there. I don't know what, but there's something happening that's not part of our normal day, literal nature of how we live, but we're trying to create something different.
I admire your luck, Mr.
Bond. James Bond.
Characterization of a character for an actor is very important. The writer characterized the character in 5 steps, which is very scientific. And to understand what the writer is trying to express through the characterization is not so easy for an actor. 5 methods of characterization. These methods are followed by authors, writers to sketch the characters of a literary work, whether it is drama, novel, story, poetry or screenplay for film. An acronym PAIRS can help you recall the 5 methods of characterization, which are physical description, action, inner thoughts, reactions and speech. Physical description. The character's physical appearance is described. For example, characters might be described as tall, thin, fat, pretty, etc. We might be told the color of hair or something about the clothing of the character. How the character dresses might reveal something about the character. Does the character wear old, dirty clothing or stylish, expensive clothing? Action, attitude, behavior. What the character does tell us a lot about him or her, as well as how the character behaves and his or her attitude. Is the character a good person or a bad person? Is the character helpful to others or selfish? Inner thoughts. What the character thinks reveals different aspects about character. We discover things about their personalities and feelings, which sometimes helps us understand characters' actions. Reactions. Effect on others or what the other characters say and feel about this character. We learn about the relationships among the characters. How does the character make the other characters feel? Do they feel scared, happy or confused? This helps the reader have a better understanding of all the characters. Speech. What the character says provides a great deal of insight for the reader. The character might speak in a shy, quiet manner or in a nervous manner. The character might speak intelligently or in a rude manner. As per these methods of characterization, we can understand the character in detail, but when an actor tries to implement these methods in performance, knowledge of personality traits and types play an important role. In this case, Myers and Briggs personality type indicator is so compatible in modern days. To get exact idea about a character and for creative and aesthetic implementation of different elements of character, understanding personality is very helpful to an actor.
With movies, you got 1,000 goddamn workers waiting for you to make a decision
here.
Hey,
Odie! Take it easy.
The Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, MBTI, is an introspective self-report questionnaire designed to indicate psychological preference in how people perceive the world and make decisions. The MBTI was constructed by Katharine Cook Briggs and her daughter Isabel Briggs Myers. It is based on the typological theory proposed by Carl Jung, who had speculated that there are 4 principal psychological functions by which humans experience the world: sensation, intuition, feeling and thinking, and that one of these 4 functions dominant for a person most of the time. The MBTI was constructed for normal population and emphasizes the value of naturally occurring differences. The underlying assumption of the MBTI is that we all have specific preferences in the way we construct our experiences, and these preferences underlie our interests, needs, values and motivation. To do justice to any character an actor is portraying, he or she needs to grasp what makes them tick. We need to know their history, the people and the things that matter to them, and why they behave the way they do. If you are short on ideas, one of the best places to start is to check out the 16 personality types identified by Myers and Briggs. Studying the differences between introverts and extroverts, sensing and intuition, feeling and thinking, judging and perceiving, will give you a good roadmap for how different characters process the happenings in their lives and also how they respond to them. These types are great for character development. Maybe you, as an actor, and those characters you are portraying, see yourselves in one of the 16 personality types. 4 dichotomies. First one is extroversion and introversion. This scale is referred to as the attitudes, unlike the usual form of extrovert and introvert. These have a very specific definition based on how a person reacts to action or reflection. Carl Jung proposed that one's psychic energy was either directed outwards, extroversion or inwards introversion. An extrovert's attention is drawn to the outer world of things and action, whereas the introvert's attention is drawn to the inner world of the ideas and understanding. The second is sensing intuition. These are the information gathering functions and are fairly self-explanatory. S prefers to look at the world and describe what they sense, while N people are more concerned with the meaning. For example, the street has many tall brown houses and is crowded for sensing, versus this is a shopping street with historical houses for intuition. The third is thinking, feeling. This dichotomy is the judging functions based around how a person will make decisions. Thinking will rely on factual information itself more, while feeling relies more on how they feel about the information in context, including rhetoric. Thinkers are not more logical and feelers are not more empathetic. The fourth is judging, perceiving. The final functions become more complicated based on whether an individual is judged extroverted or introverted. Depending on whether one is extroverted or introverted, it expresses whether the sensing, intuition, or thinking, feeling aspect is exhibited to the outside. The logically minded may perceive this as some kind of juggling to correct a flaw. For more videos on acting tips, subscribe, like, share, and make sure to write your comments below. I hope you like this video. Thank you very much. See you soon in the next episode. Oh, did you subscribe the channel clicking on the red button below? Did you? Alright guys, have a nice time and take care. Acting tips to the performers.